Speaker sir, answer madam. I just want to know on the floor of the House from the Honorable Minister that all the survey numbers that are corrected under 17.2, were they settlement according to RP 2001? And what was the base plan to understand these corrections? And how did the government establish that the zoning of these plots was inadvertently and there was an error?
स्पीकर हांव चड ह्या विशयाचेर हांवें ऑलरेडी मेंबराक सांगला, फोन करून सांगला की हो विशय जो आहा ऑलरेडी कोर्टान हियरिंगा ट्युजडे, तेका जर कितें स्पेसिफीक जर विचारूंक जाय, कितें स्पेसिफिक्स आहा तुजे ते विचारपाक क्लॅरिटी दिवंक जाय ते स्पेसिफिक्साचेर. पूण जनरली हांवें जे हांगा कितेंय उलयल्यार फाल्यां परत ते रिफ्लेक्ट जातलें. हांव तेजेर कांय उलोवंक सोदिना सेक्शनाचेर. तेका कितें विचारूंक जाय, एक करेक्शन बी ते आमी केलो, कायदो केलो, ते आतां जज इट इज मॅटर इज बींग is a question in court, so let it go. But as far as you want any specific thing, you tell me, I'll give you a specific answer.
Okay, I will put up all my 3 supplements. Can the government produce proof that these lands were wrongly zoned in RP 2021, and who made the error? This is my second question. The third one is, if these are errors carried out by the town planners, who are you demanding, why are you demanding the fees for these corrections? If government has made an error, should not the government pay for it? How is the government to prevent everyone in Goa from claiming the zoning and the plot if there is an error? So these are my 3 questions. Mantrin sangla ki the matter is in court. I think the House is supreme. We need to have some kind of an answer, Speaker sir. Kota ashil murna ni kai answer dina so kas जातले Speaker sir. You at least give us a understanding कितकोन comparison जाले.
Yes, बसून घ्या.
जे annexure आहा and जे survey numbers आहा, let me complete. जे survey numbers आहा.
प्रश्न विचारला तर आन्सर देऊन ये पहिले.
नाही
प्रश्न
आन्सर जे सर्वे नंबर्स
दुसरा प्रश्न विचारतो. दुसरा प्रश्न विचार.
दोन सर्वे नंबर्सचे करेक्शन झाले.
बेंजी बाब 2 प्रश्न विचारले, 2 प्रश्न उत्तर दिवून दी.
ना 3 विचारले, हांव उत्तर दिता मागीर आनी ती जाले तुजे 3 सप्लिमेंटरी. हांव तुका 3 उत्तर दिता.
येस.
एक म्हणजे आमी जे कितें सांगलां की कित्या खातीर आमी सेक्शन 17.2 इंट्रोड्यूस केल्ले, जाय ती चर्चा जाली असेंब्लीन स्पीकर सर. तेजेर हांव मायन्युटली एंड मायक्रो लेवलाचेर हांव वचूंक सोदिना हेजेर. हांव एकूच तुमकां बाब बेंजीक सांगूंक सोदता की तुमकां हांवें रिजनल प्लॅनाचेर हांवें उल्लेख केलो की कांय जायते मिस्टेक्स जाल्ल्यो, तेजेर आनी हांव चर्चा करिना. जाले चर्चा ते आमी ऑलरेडी हावजार टेबल ऑफ द रिपोर्ट टेबल ऑफ द हावस रिपोर्ट आमी घातल्या की मिस्टेक कित्याक जाल्यो, कित्याक सेक्शन 72ची गरज आशिल्ली. आनी सेक्शन 72ची आयज पर्यंत हांव म्हणटा की तेजी गरज आसा. कदाचित कांय एरिया आयज आमी 16B हाडलेली. 16B दॅट वॉज द प्रोसिजर बाय वीच टावन एंड कंट्री प्लॅनिंग वॉज ऑपरेटिंग इन द पास्ट. In many years, even when Mr. Digambar Kamath was the Chief Minister, I mean prior to that also, I think when my father also was the Chief Minister of the state and Town Planning Minister, that was how it was done on case-to-case basis based on the requirement where what somebody wants. You cannot bind somebody and tell somebody that he cannot develop his property. If a person wants to develop his property, he should have the liberty to do it. So there should be an appropriate forum for him to go and do it. And as far as that was the ideal method that was followed in the past. That is one. I've said that I've already mentioned why I had to do this and what you just mentioned, Honourable Member has mentioned. I have already placed a table on the table on the floor of the House in which Honourable Member can always ask for it and go through it to understand when I say inconsistent. Many times people are trying to misinterpret the words. I don't want to go into the discussion of that because the hearing is there again on the 8th. So we will see what happens in the hearing.
Yes, Alex Sigara.
I'm still answering.
Alex Sigara.
जावंक ना तेजे. आनी तेजे मेन म्हणजे कितें आहा तो म्हणटा सर्वे बायज डिटेल. आतां कोर्टान ऑलरेडी सर्वे बायज सगळे एनालायज करता. म्हाजें एक म्हण इज अ थिंग टू द ऑनरेबल मेंबर. डेव्हलपमेंट इज अ ऑनगोईंग प्रोसेस. डेव्हलपमेंट हॅज टू हॅपन. As far as all the survey numbers in question are, that's already in court. It's being discussed in court. Let the court take a view of what they want. Our department will give our point of view. Let us see how it goes, because there's no point in me trying to describe and trying to justify. If you that's why I asked you, if you have, I will take up your case in Benaulim. In Benaulim, one case was done, Speaker sir. It was actually settlement zone in 2000 and the earlier in the RP. I'm talking from your constituency point of view. What was the change? It was 20,063 as was the area that was already in settlement. After the 21 came out, this was in 2001, Speaker sir. After the 21 came out, it became 8,113. So basically what happens? That becomes a correction itself. Because you cannot do injustice to somebody and take away somebody's settlement and put it in any other zone you want. So this was settlement in 2001. It is here on in record in front of me. So basically, if there's anything specific honorable member wants, he can always ask me. And everything is in public domain, Speaker sir. Maybe sometimes people feel that we are for one, we don't want to hide anything what we do. And same time, if there's any scope for further correction and strengthening, we are ready to do it. There's no issue.
Just the last what I wanted to know, errors जरी तरी town planneran केले, जाल्यार ते error आम rectify कोता आम पयशे हारी करप, we have to charge them.
एक प्रश्न विचारलेलो की सरकारान कित्याक पयशे चार्ज करना, तर सरकारान फ्री कशें दिवं शकता? हे जे घडलेले जे घडटा हे फाटल्या गोष्टी घेवन आमचे तकलेन आमी फुडें वचूं शकना. आमकां फ्रेशली सुरू करचें पडटा, फ्रेशली प्रोसेस सुरू करचो पडटा. आनी म्हाजे कडेन काय आय हॅव टू देर हॅज टू बी अ चलन दॅट इज पेड, प्रोसेसींग फी म्हणून आसता. हे सगळें घेवन आमकां फुडें वचपाची गरज आहा. बाब बेन्झी कडेन जर स्पेसिफिकली कितें सजेशन आसल्यार, or if you feel, I give you a very clear-cut example of one case, but there are several. Somewhere, plus minus in a development process, things happen. People want. People in your area itself are asking that development should take place. So I leave it to your judgment. If there's any specific suggestion you want to make, I'm ready to take the suggestion on board.
तुम पळयतात गोवा न्यूज हब.